when it comes to rail cars spilling millions of gallons of cancer-causing liquid in Ohio, well, then you're on your own. Nobody knows that better than Linda and Russell Murphy. They join us from East Palestine, Ohio. I'm glad to have you with us. How you all doing?
Getting by, trying to get whatever information we can get on a weekly, daily, semi-weekly.
When you saw the coverage of what was going on with the smoky haze, what was your response?
It's unbelievable to me that Pete gets involved in that. First of all, it's Canada. Second of all, what transportation, what does it have to do with any of that? We actually had a transportation issue here, a major, major derailment that has caused an environmental disaster and a health crisis. And he gets here nonchalantly within 10 days. We're still waiting for help. Individual residents are still waiting for help. And we sucked in for days whatever those fires were bellowing out from the actual derailment and the chemical cocktail that burnt on Friday into Saturday, a mixture of chemicals and compounds that, you know, we've all been subjected to the controlled burn of vinyl chloride on that Monday, and an inappropriate response of evacuation for that. You know, and that emits what many people may not realize is phosgene gases, which are extremely toxic. But we're concerned about the wildfire, and that obviously takes, you know, the cake compared to a derailment for Pete.
Yeah. Clearly, I think it's interesting, though. In New York, they're handing out 1 million N95 masks. They were able to do that in a day. I'm wondering, you talk about the health concerns that have happened there, and we've heard a lot about what the health problems that this smoke from the wildfire can cause. But I'm wondering just what health problems the smoke from the chemical fires that you all endured, what actually has happened, and the health effects that you all have experienced that we were told everybody was going to be just fine from.
Yeah, the insane headaches and the abdominal pain and the tingling and the loss of taste and the vertigo or the dizziness feeling, the odors that are mixed with who knows what. This stuff isn't even on the books yet, what happened. And then, you know, you listen to the EPA at the health meetings. You know, he said that now that kids and adults are testing positive for benzene in their urine, that it could be from pumping gas because there's benzene in gas. Well, I said to Mark Durno at the EPA, I don't know about you, but when you fill up your car, and we do here in East Palestine, we don't end up with 38,000 dead fish and 5,000 different species of aquatic life come up dead.
Wow. You all, and I hate to make this political, but do you feel as though you're forgotten because you all live in rural Ohio versus if this had happened on the Acela corridor? I can just imagine if there'd been this train derailment in, I don't know, somewhere in New Jersey where a bunch of TV folks live.
Or better yet, California. Can you even imagine?
Yeah. And, you know, and it's no surprise here in East Palestine or Columbiana County. I mean, we're 72% red here. And I think that has a lot to do with it. But Trump, our true president, he bothered to show up.
And I don't think there's any political divide here. We're affected all equally, no matter what. But the way that I think the Democratic Party has been handling this, it's deplorable. And I think, you know, President Biden ignored us. He pushed us under the rug, and he just left us here to be ignored and continue to suffer. And it's inexcusable.
And it seems as though you all are continuing to suffer. We're going to keep covering it. We appreciate you being with us tonight. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to subscribe. Click the red button to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.